basically to show that I'm proud of my body. Am I glad that I'm this big? Am I saying that everybody should be this big? No. But I have come a long way to be as accepting of my body as I am. I was once bigger than this. I have lost about 40 pounds in the last year. But nobody sees that. They just see how big I am. They see a big girl and automatically assume, oh, you're fat. You're not doing anything to change it. I have. As long as you are unaccepting of your body, you are never going to be able to fix it. You have to accept the body you're in first before you can do things to improve it. I accept the body that I'm in, and I'm going to continue to try to lose weight to be the weight that I am. But to everybody out there who has to deal with being called fat and ugly, you can't let those words get to you because you know that that's not who you are. Fat does not define you. Fat is just a word. It's a word that society labels on other people to make them feel bad. You cannot just take the word fat and then feel bad about yourself. I did that for the longest time. And did it make me any better? No, it just made me feel worse. I know that I'm not the skinniest person, clearly. But I also know that fat is not who I am. I'm a writer. Fat and writer. What do one or the other have to do with each other? They don't. I'm not just fat. I have a name. I like to write. I like to hang out with my friends. Fat has nothing to do with any of those. That's not who I am. People let those things get to them. And I'm here to say you have to keep your head up. You can't let those words get to you. They just make you feel bad. I'm proof of that. I let those words get to me, let people call me names, let my past get to me, which is why I self-harm. Another thing that people make fun of, oh, you did that for attention. Why would I willingly cut myself for attention and leave those scars on me? Scars that I'll have for the rest of my life because I cut myself. I didn't do that for attention. I did it because I was hurting and didn't know any other way to deal with it. I am now 3 months self-harm free. I have not touched a razor to my skin in 3 months because I learned to stop letting what other people say affect you. As long as you let what people say affect you, you're never going to be able to better yourself. I evidently have lots of things wrong with my body. I don't have a belly button because of something that happened when I was a kid, which leads people to call me a freak. I had surgery when I was a kid, which is why I don't have a belly button. I have stretch marks all over my stomach, which just proves that at one time I was bigger than this, and I've lost weight. But like people don't see that. They just see fat. They just see scars, which makes me fat, a freak, ugly in society's eyes. I'm beautiful. My body is beautiful to me. I like my body. I love my body. And I will continue to do what I can do to fix my body. But as of now, I love my body. I'm accepting of my body. And there's nothing anybody can say to bring me down anymore. Because I let it get to me for way too long. For all of you people out there, you need to keep your head up. You cannot let what people say define you. They are just labels. That's all they are. They're not who you are. You know who you are. Fat is not who you are. Freak is not who you are. Emo is not who you are. Attention. You're like not just out to get. You cannot let labels define you. Is what I'm trying to say. As long as you do that, society will continue to pull you down. You have to be stronger than society. You have to. Because as long as you let society pull you down, the more suicides we'll have. You cannot do that. They're just winning. They're steadily winning. You have to be able to look at yourself and say, I'm beautiful. And all of my weight, I'm beautiful. My scars are beautiful. Every part of me is beautiful. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm fine with showing off my body. People are going to say, why would you show off your whole body? Whatever. Because I'm fine. My fat is beautiful. I'm beautiful, inside and out. And nothing that anybody says can no longer affect me. Because I know I'm beautiful. You cannot. I'm just going to keep repeating this because I know I let it get to me no matter what anybody said. Take it from somebody who's been there. You cannot let words define you. That's all there are is words. They don't get to know the real you. They get to know what you look like. It's sad that society is judged on their looks, not their personality. No longer am I going to allow myself to be judged on my looks. What you say is no longer going to affect me because I know what I am. I'm not fat. I'm a writer. I love to write. I love to hang out with my friends. I love to be with my family. I love to visit my nieces. I love to go to bingo. I love to go on fun vacations. I love to just be around people. Now, look at what I just thought. Look at what I just said and compare it to the word fat. Is that who I am? That's not a thing that I am. I am not going to call myself fat anymore. Could I lose some weight? Yes, I could. Of course I could. But I'm not going to call myself fat until I get to the point in my life that I want to be. My body is beautiful. Every part of it, every inch of my body is beautiful. And for any guy that feels like they can't love my body because of my weight, then there's something wrong with you. You need to step back and reevaluate your life to find out why you can't love a girl because of her weight.